Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. The House of Representatives has denied apologizing to President Muhammadu Buhari or anybody in the presidency for inviting him to address Nigerians on the growing insecurity in the country. Chairman of the House Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Benjamin Kalu, issued the denial in a statement on Monday titled Clarification and Apology to the Presidency. The statement was in reaction to a report in the media that the House had withdrawn its invitation to the President and that those who sponsored the motion calling for Buhari's invitation had apologized to him. Kalu, however, faulted the claims in the reports that the House had earlier in December invited Buhari after debating the recent slaughtering of 43 rice farmers in Borno State by Boko Haram insurgents based on a motion jointly sponsored by members from Borno State. 6 Nigerian inmates pardoned in Thailand but still held in Kirikiri Maximum Prison, Lagos, have been set free. The 8 inmates repatriated from Thailand to complete their prison terms in Nigeria were being held in the facility over a year beyond their release date. Not less than 6 of them, who were imprisoned for drug-related offences, were granted royal pardon and their sentences commuted by a Thai monarch. Human rights lawyer and activist Femi Falana had prevailed upon the Nigerian government in letters demanding their freedom. He, however, announced that they had been freed in a statement on Sunday evening. According to Falana, the 6 inmates were freed on December 26th. Police authorities in Ogun State have apprehended a 35-year-old suspected human trafficking kingpin, Comfort Innocent, over the abduction and trafficking of 2 underage girls. The police public relations officer, Bimbola Oyeyemi, revealed the arrest of the suspect followed the reports by one Oluwaseun Aduro Tayo and one Sikirat Fasasi, both residents of Siun Town in Obafemi Owoze local government area of the state, who reported that the suspect abducted their daughters. They further explained that the suspect, who is a notorious human trafficker, was about to take the 2 girls to Libya, where they will be forced into prostitution. Oyeyemi stated that on interrogation, the suspect confessed to being a human trafficker who had been in the business for a while. The 2 victims, according to Oyeyemi, have been rescued from Kaduna State by the police. The Nigerian Medical Association on Monday said COVID-19 vaccines being imported into the country must undergo a quick clinical trial before it is administered to citizens. According to the NMA President Innocent Uja, reactions to vaccines differ among different races. The NMA is also seeking additional funding from the federal government as doctors continue to suffer from the deadly pandemic. At least 20 doctors died in the past week after contracting COVID-19, according to the chairman of the NMA in the Federal Capital Territory, Enema Amodu. The doctors died in the course of treating infected patients who failed to disclose their true health status. And now in business, the Senate Public Accounts Committee, SPAC, has sustained the report of the Auditor General for the Federation, AUGF, which indicted the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, of paying 1.5 billion naira to contractors who did not execute projects awarded to them. The SPAC decided to sustain the AUGF report on NIMASA when the Maritime Agency failed to appear before its members despite a series of invitations which were not acknowledged. The chairman of the committee, Matthew Urogide, in his ruling on the audit query, said the agency had refused to appear before the panel despite a series of invitations sent to them. The 2015 report of the AUGF read in part a total sum of 8.6 million naira was paid to accompany as contract and professional fees for store organization audit and inventory management system via 2 payment vouchers. Urogide said since the agency had failed to honor the committee's summons, he had no other option than to sustain the query of the AUGF on the agency. And now in international news, investigation has been launched into the tragic accident that claimed the lives of 37 people on Sunday morning in Cameroon. The accident occurred when a public transport bus leaving Kautaba for Yaoundé collided with a truck coming in the opposite direction. According to eyewitnesses, the bus driver immediately lost his life in a collision that dragged the bus and its passengers into a nearby ditch. About 20 people instantly died and many were injured when the accident occurred at 2 a.m. The Minister of Transport announced that the President of the Republic had ordered an investigation into the real cause of the accident. Authorities now hope the investigation will help bring to justice those involved, as reports indicate the accident was due to carelessness, overspeeding and lack of control. The number of deaths now stand at 37 and about 20 injured. These figures, according to authorities, may increase in the coming hours. And in sports, 20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer will miss the Australian Open for the first time in his career as he continues his recovery from 2 rounds of knee surgery, organizers have said. The 39-year-old Swiss has been out of action since February, but recently resumed training and was on the entry list for the year's opening Grand Slam, which will make a delayed start on February 8, 2021. Federer, a huge favorite with the Melbourne crowds, hasn't missed the Australian Open since his debut in 2000, winning the trophy 6 times. He underwent keyhole surgery on his right knee in February before needing a follow-up operation and calling off his season to recover. Federer will now concentrate on getting himself ready for the rest of 2021 season, which includes the Tokyo Olympics and the chance of his first singles gold medal. And that's all on our package at this hour. Many thanks for watching.